What the f? So the snow will be away soon. It's warm already. Of course, I doubled up on jackets today when I don't really need it. But I'm heading out to the lake, or the dry lake or whatever, where it's usually a lake, where I've been out there before, but I want to show you guys. My guys messaged me yesterday when I was out of the shop that somebody had tried driving their truck across and got it stuck. And there's been people out all day trying to get it out with four-wheelers and other trucks and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna go take a look at that and maybe snap a couple photos and then maybe even get the drone out and get some overhead shots. So as you can see, maybe a little bit, there's the top of his truck. I'm not sure where he came in from. Looks like they've been coming in from our area to try to help him out, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's super soft out here. I don't know why you would ever think you could get out here, but I guess it was a little bit colder and they thought they wouldn't have a problem getting across. So I've never been this far out. I didn't realize that it dropped down this far. But he is stuck. Yep. You can see right in front of that hole where they were trying to pull him out. Looks like maybe he had been stuck over there, or somebody else was stuck over there and they actually got out. Or maybe he got stuck and then got free and thought he could try and do it again. Didn't work out too well. Maybe it already does this, but one of the most annoying things ever with the DJI app and drones and everything is firmware updates right when you want to just fly. You like turn it on and then it's like, uh-oh, firmware update. So now I'm sitting here waiting. I'm thinking, oh, I'll just go do something else on my phone, but no. Do not turn off the remote controller or leave the DJI Go 4 app. So they're holding me hostage and I'm at 9%. 13%. 20%. So while we're sitting here waiting, why don't I tell you guys about a thought that I had last night. And it was a fleeting thought, but it was, how can I score an iMac Pro? If you're unaware what the iMac Pro is, it's an iMac for professionals. It's on steroids, it's super maxed out. You can get it like up to, I don't know, I was looking at the 10 core. The iMac that I use, edit, no problem editing videos and everything, but Lightroom is struggling with it. And the main thing that I need for Lightroom is CPU and RAM. And I think my RAM's maxed out. I thought it was, but maybe I can put 64. I think I have 32, so I may max out my RAM. And then I was even thinking, contemplating ripping apart my iMac and putting a new CPU in. I know Quinn over at Snazzy Labs did it. He's a little bit more daring than myself, but it's either gonna be that or I'm gonna buy a external monitor for my 2016 MacBook Pro, which runs an i7, whereas like I said, the iMac is an i5. And see, Geekbench, I did Geekbench last night and they're pretty comparable. It's a little bit faster, my laptop, but I like the larger screen. So maybe I just need to score a larger screen. 31%. Another thing, 53%. My boy Mike, Tech Examined, released a video last night talking about the changes on YouTube. Him and I had a long conversation the night before. We were picking through our channel analytics, looking at other people's videos, just doing all kinds of stuff for a couple hours. And really what it came down to, for me, is these littler channels. Yes, it sucks that you've already started up and they're taking it away from you. I understand that. But Google's a business, YouTube's a business, and unfortunately, or fortunately, it's up to you, you're under their guides, you're under their authority because they're giving you everything for free. So if they want to change it up, you really don't have a leg to stand on. And unfortunately, there's nowhere to really go. There's talk of Amazon coming out with something, and Facebook, but YouTube is where it's at. But for me personally, when I was a smaller channel, the first year, I think it was January 3rd, 2014 to January 23rd, 2015. I think that's right. May have been the year before. I can't remember. But anyways, my first year, I didn't monetize one video on my channel. I didn't monetize my channel at all. And I had the ability to, I just didn't. And it was just because I didn't think I was ready. I didn't think it was okay for me to try to charge people by having ads on my channel for videos that I didn't think were that good. Maybe these smaller channels think their videos are way better. They're probably way better than mine. But nonetheless, back in the day, you couldn't even monetize for a while. Unfortunately, I can see both sides of it. And for me, I'm okay with it because I'm beyond that point. But even if I wasn't, if I was just starting out and it said, well, you have to have a year and this many subs and this many views, okay, well, then I have something to work for. Again, I understand because they took it away from guys that already had it. That sort of sucks. But if you don't have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of views, you're not really making any money yet anyways. So pull up your bootstraps and get humping and get some stuff going so you can get monetized again. 61%. %, home stretch. Complete. Whew. Let's start flying. Okay, this has happened to me 2 times. Last time I actually sort of crashed my drone. It was real close to the ground, but crashed it. And no feedback from the camera. And it tells me that it's in air, no feedback from the camera. Do you want to land? And I do. So, let's try this again. So resetting, I turned off the drone, turned it back on, turned off, closed the app down, shut it all down, and then turned it back on. And it seems like I have it now. So let's see for how long. And I lost it already. No image transmission, RTH, return home. Closed everything out. Let's try it one more time. And then I give up. Drone is on. The remote is on. Start flight. Ready to go. Seems to be okay now. Fingers crossed. And in the middle of it, I lost control of the gimbal. I can't go up or down with the gimbal now. The camera's going nuts. Well, now I got the gimbal back. No, I don't. Jeez, oh Pete. I've given up on this trip. We're coming back. I got a little bit of footage, but not very much.